Hello, my name is Rod Conybeare, and I'm here to bring you another adventure with Leo in the Wonderful Country, made available to this station by the international service of the Canadian Broadcasting Corporation for all children and everyone who ever was a child. Here's Leo's music. Leo is a boy who discovered that if he crawled through a large cardboard box in his basement, he'd find himself in the wonderful country where amazing people and creatures live. Here's the story of how King Fatso of the wonderful country decided that they were suffering from a great elephant shortage.
The Great Elephant Shortage is an interesting, wonderful country story, although I don't know if the Great Elephant Shortage is the best thing to call it. You could call it the Great Elephant Search, or you could call it how King Fatso came to find dinner music. Anyhow, it all began as usual when I crawled through the cardboard box in my basement to the wonderful country, and I took a deep breath of the wonderful country air. I shoved my hands in my pockets and I began to walk, and I whistled a bit, and I walked on down the windy road. There's a funny thing that happens in the wonderful country that I don't know if I've ever mentioned it before. This is one of the things that make it so wonderful. And that is, it always seems to be the time of day that I wish it would. So the point is, I was thinking to myself, I wish it was morning again and I could start this crummy day all over. And sure enough, as I took a closer look around, it suddenly seemed like maybe it was morning. The sun seemed to be lower, and things sort of looked like morning. I was certain I saw dew sparkling on the dill pickles in that dill pickle tree. I came up a little hill, and there was King Fatso's golden castle gleaming on the next hill. And then I heard,
"Leo, you're just in time for breakfast. Hurry up.
It was King Fatso's personal voice.
You can have anything you want."
His regal gorgeousness, my good old buddy and pal. "Sure, your royal imperiousness, here I come." So I had a great breakfast in the royal breakfast room. Eggs, and bacon, and wheat cakes, and ice-cold milk. Of course, King Fatso kept on eating long after I was finished.
Yeah. Oh, I still hear some food somewhere talking to me. Some poor, lonely chunk of food is saying, "Eat me, king of my heart. Don't leave me unhappy and undigested." I wonder what it is, where it is. I bet it's that Fig Newton over there. Yeah. Oh, yes, of course. Listen to that Fig Newton pleading. Can you hear it, Leo?
I'm sorry, Mr. Kingly Victoriousness. I never hear food talk.
Oh, you poor boy, you should get your ears cleaned out. It's saying, "I, a lowly and lonely Fig Newton, am quivering with happiness at being eaten by a king. Well, Fig Newton, down the royal hatch." Oh, I can hear it singing in my stomach now.
What's it singing?
Stomach of my dreams, I love you, honest I do, 'cause you're attached to my king.
You sure enjoy your food, Mr. King.
Oh, Leo, I enjoy it coming and going, singing and speaking. Well, I don't hear any more food asking to be eaten, so I guess I'm through. Yeah. I'll have my usual after-breakfast look out of the window. Oh, another gorgeous day. The bacon trees are flashing their rinds in the sun, and the Barbie doll bushes are in full blossom.
You know where I come from, you have to buy Barbie dolls in
The
stores.
Chinese checkers are hanging heavy on the vines, and the Scrabble bushes are spelling out such happy words as chocolate, holidays, and elephant. 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 When was the last time I saw an elephant?
You know, I didn't know you had elephants in the wonderful country.
I haven't seen an elephant since I became king. In fact, I cannot remember having seen an elephant ever.
Well, maybe you don't have elephants in the wonderful country.
Great balls of fire. Do you suppose? Let me at that telephone. my goodness, maybe they're just keeping it from me, trying to protect me. They've been keeping bad news from me just because I'm the king. I'll be very angry. Hello, Prime Minister. This is your king speaking. Listen, where have all the elephants gone? Oh, my goodness, this man is a fool, Leo. He just asked me what an elephant looks like. Leo, it slipped my mind. What does an elephant look like?
Oh, well, it's got big ears.
He's got big ears.
And it's got a long nose called a trunk.
And a long nose called a trunk.
And he sometimes makes a trumpeting sound.
And he sometimes makes a trumpeting sound. For heaven's sake, Prime Minister, imagine you forgetting that. What? You haven't seen one lately? You've never seen one? This is terrible. I'm going to conduct a personal investigation. All our elephants are missing.
So King Fatso IV got out his royal coach and asked me to go with him to try and find out what happened to the elephants. And so we were speeding along the main road of the wonderful country in the morning sunshine, pulled by a beautiful white horse.
Leo, I don't believe you've ever met the royal horse. He's a splendid thoroughbred called Trolley Bus.
Why is he called Trolley Bus?
Well, when he was a young horse, he wanted to grow up to be a streetcar. But by the time he grew up, streetcars were old-fashioned, so he settled for Trolley Bus. Wait a minute, by the roadside. Over there. Whoa, Trolley Bus, whoa!
Oh.
Look, in the grass down there. Is that an elephant I see?
Elephant, smelephant. Don't you know a snake when you see one?
Hey, Mr. King, that's Seymour Snake. You must remember him.
You know, I have a terrible memory for my subjects. I try to remember their names. It's hard, though. Hello, Sycamore.
Get back down there, Godfrey. You too, Gladys. For heaven's sake, it's nap time. Watch yourself, Gregory, or I'll give you my tail right in your nostril.
Seymour, who are you talking to?
I'm babysitting, Leo.
Well, who with?
Glendenning Grasshopper's kids. Okay, Gustavus, you asked for it. If you don't want another spank on your grasshopper behind, you'll snuggle down there with Gladys, Gregory, Grant, Gertrude, and Gwendolyn and take your nap like a man. I charge double time for sitting with grasshoppers, Leo. They're so bouncy, you go out of your snakeskin trying to keep track of them.
Tell me, Stevedore Snake, have you seen any elephants lately?
Elephants? I don't believe I've ever seen an elephant. What's it look like?
Well, it's got big ears and a long nose that it trumpets through sometimes.
You're sure you're not talking about squirrels?
Gee, Seymour, did you ever see a squirrel with big ears, a long nose that he trumpeted through sometimes?
Now that you mention that, I never did, so I guess you aren't talking about squirrels. Anyhow, I haven't seen any elephants, that's for sure.
Well, thanks for the information, Sebastian Snake. Drive on, Trolley Bus.
Bye-bye. You think I won't spank you just because you're a girl, Gwendolyn? Now, snuggle down there and dream your grasshopper dreams.
We drove on quite a long way. Finally came to the hockey forest, where the hockey pucks grow, and hockey sticks, and skates. And there by the road was After the Dragon, who's covered with bathroom scales. He was leaning against one of the trees with a pad and pencil resting in his lap.
Whoa, Trolley Bus!
As I live and rattle my bathroom scales, it's our gorgeous monarch, King Fatso IV, and my dear friend Leo.
Hi, After.
Hello, Dragon. I'm on an emergency investigation.
Ah, yes. All emergencies should be investigated. You know, I once forgot to investigate an emergency. Do you know what happened?
What?
After I'd left it for a few days, it wasn't an emergency anymore.
What was it?
It had turned into an unimportant event. I was very disappointed because I looked forward to going around yelling, "Help! An emergency!" Certainly there's no fun in going around yelling, "Help! An unimportant event!" But that's the way the basketball of life dribbles.
You know, I don't understand any of that.
Oh, you're young, Leo. Someday when you're a lot older, you won't understand an awful lot more.
Dragon, I'm afraid the elephants are gone. I don't know whether they've been stolen or shot by hunters or they just died out, but nobody's seen an elephant for a long, long time.
Well, I've certainly never seen one. Oh, what are they like?
Well, they have big ears and a long nose that they trumpet through sometimes.
Oh, my goodness, they sound beautiful. I could write a poem about them right now. I think I will. I see you there, behind the stair, with all that taffy in your hair.
Huh?
Your eyes are bright, your nose is gay, your scarf is green, your feet are clay. In football, remember how you did punt before you turned into an elephant. End of poem.
Gee, after I like the rhymes, but I don't think it made any
It
sense.
doesn't have to make sense to be fun, Leo. That's something to remember.
I despair of finding an elephant. Why didn't we look after the elephants when we had them? Doggone it. You never miss the elephants until they're gone.
But you never miss anything until it's gone.
Of course you do. When I play hockey, I miss getting a goal every time. But what's that?
Oh, it sounds like somebody trumpeting.
An elephant!
Ah.
Come on, Leo, through the woods. I think we found an elephant. Oh, there he is, leaning up against a tree.
Oh, but that's
He's
not...
got fairly big ears, and he's trumpeting on his nose like
Oh,
you
but
said.
that's a...
His nose is made of silver that shines in the sun. Oh, Leo, I never knew an elephant was so beautiful.
Oh, I do think I'm playing with good tone today, don't you know?
Leo, his nose is removable. He lowered it down and he's carrying it in his hand. Oh, isn't that wonderful? Elephant! Thank goodness we found you!
Found me? Why, it's some crazy cat dressed like a king.
Elephant, you may be the last one left. I'm going to take good care of you. I want you to come to the palace.
Oh, that's fabulous. As a musician, I've always wanted to play the palace.
Oh, that elephant has gathered together a wonderful group of musicians. I'm going to let them play for me every lunchtime from now on. Leo, listen to that plate of spaghetti.
Oh, what's it saying, oh charming chancellor of all our fates?
It's saying, please let us string along in your stomach. Oh, of course I will, you darling spaghetti.
The king had his usual 3-hour lunch, and I didn't have the heart to tell him that his elephant wasn't an elephant at all, but a man who played the trumpet. King was just as happy as if he had found an elephant, and I figured the happiness part was the important thing, don't you think?
So there you have the Great Elephant Shortage, another adventure with Leo in the wonderful country. This program is made available to this station by the international service of the Canadian Broadcasting Corporation for all children and ex-children everywhere. It's produced by Annette Gibson with technical operation by Ross Totten. Our sound effects today were made by Bill Robinson and Bill Roach. Leo is played by Jackie White. And I'm Rod Coneybear, and I'm here because I write the program and do all the other voices, including Seymour Snake, who says, listen next time, if you know what's good for you. Yes.